Oh no, not the one, not the baby, not the baby. Why it's not giving me the right one? So this is like the 25th anniversary or the 50th, something like that, of of Paul Scoons and our local friend of ours who found. Let me get the original Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Right. So this is Neil Lambert, who's a local mate and Q thing. He's the one with the blonde, white hair and white beard.
He's Doc Brown.
Doc Brown. And so this. So let's have a look. So this here. 25th anniversary. This goes. Neil Lambert just reminded us this on the 3rd. It reminded me that today is the 25th anniversary of the two of us discovering this lost 16mm film print of the 1965 Doctor Who episode The Line, The Crusade, episode 1, here in Auckland, New Zealand. Look at that. This then became history. I mean, it's already historic, but then became history because, if you see, it's in there, right? It's in the box set and everything and the DVD. And these guys, actually Kiwis who found it. And that when that came across, off my page, I was like so excited because Paul Scoons runs a shop.
Yeah.
Retro Space. Is it Retro Space in Auckland?
Oh, is that the one in Takapuna?
Yeah, if you're ever in Takapuna, right? Let me make sure if I can find it. So Retro Space. I think it's Retro Space. I haven't been to it myself, but I bought stuff from him when he was at in Armageddon and stuff. But
yeah,
that's it here. So if you ever, I'm going to put this in chat, guys. If you're ever there in Auckland, if you're a star, if you're a Doctor Who fan, it's the first time I got to see a Dalek running around on its own, patrol, and I was so excited because they own it. And I've always wanted them to bring it to, it's a cost of stuff to bring it to Plunge. But I actually have a photo of myself with it. I was, shared it often. But Paul, like these two guys, Neil and Paul, kind of like our statements when it comes to New Zealand
sci-fi,
Doctor Who and sci-fi, especially with the shitty way that Doctor Who's going now. It's great to see what the past holds. And it's just watching these guys, celebrate 25th anniversary having found an actual lost, 16mm. Because as you know, in those days, they didn't really think about this things being, important. You taped it, you taped over it, you used it, whatever, you threw it out because it got broadcast and that was it. And nobody thought about preservation. And these guys actually found, these things, actual episode. And it got used, it got talked about, it became a big thing. And there's many stories like that, of these found episodes that's really, really been a big thing. So I actually interviewed Paul about 2018 when I was doing a radio show and did like a phone interview with them about it and about his, how they got started and everything. But, and so you see that passion play out after all these years. So he's a kid finding that, and now he's got his own store and everything as an elder person, and this is kind of like the joy of, every, what would you say, like a dream of every young kid. One day I want to have my own store and sell comics and show my, it's like that. And I think, I've done that myself with a comic store, but it's just seeing, all this important stuff that comes out here, what is that? Was it ghouls?
It's critters.
Critters, yeah. So you got critters and stuff.
Critters and the
Little Shop of Horrors.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Audrey.
Yeah. It's just so cool, you get to, it's good to see all this. Well, that didn't let me do what I wanted to do. I wanted to do somewhere else. So that's, oh look, they got featured on I Love Takapuna, right? And so, their own even website saying go, their page is done. Go and check out this page. But you look at all the, you know, it's like we're talking about anime and stuff. There's Hello Kitty, you know, Funko Pops and all that. You know, it's not just sticking to one thing. And this is what's happening to all comic stores and pop stores. It's like you got to branch out into everything to make it work. You know, this is cool. I've actually got one of these up here somewhere, which is like a Barbie doll version of that, where it's Barbie on her little scooter. But you know, it's so, you know, it's so cool to, you know, I'm not sure if he's got one of these. Do you think he's got one of these?
What?
CTP? Oh, not CTP.
No idea.
But like, you know, he's definitely got one of these. I know that much. You know, and oh, there's your favorite, right?
It's not my favorite.
One of them, because you're evil, dude. Evil dead.
Wouldn't mind a life-size one sitting
Yeah.
in my house.
Do you know they were selling the little? Yeah, they were selling it. I'm not sure what the price of that
Yeah, I
is.
used to have one.
You did,
Well, the ex used to have one.
right? Oh, it's good. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you know, Lego and everything and all that. But I mean, this is you know, I like to showcase other stores, and because that's where, you know, if you don't know where they are, how are you going to get there? And like, you know, I don't know if he's got comics or anything, but you know,
Does he
graphic
have
novels.
horror stuff?